I'm Julie.
And I'm Shannon.
And we're coming to you from Las Vegas.
And this time, what happens in Vegas is definitely not staying in Vegas because we're excited to share our story with you.
It's a story of two friends who are living very different lives and an opportunity that changed their lives in a very wonderful way.
I'm a military spouse with a corporate consulting background, but I gave up that career over a decade ago to do what really made me happy, and that's being at home with our two children. When I found this opportunity, our youngest was in preschool, mostly home with me during the day, and I loved my life. I had the flexibility to be there for my family, flexibility that I'd always craved personally, and that my husband's career demanded at the time. And that mom gig, though, being at home with all that flexibility, it doesn't always pay very well.
Oh, unless you count hugs and kisses.
Very true. But hugs and kisses, they don't go far at the bank. And despite that, I wasn't looking for anything. I had given up a long time ago on the idea that I could find a job or a career that would give me the flexibility that I craved and paid enough to make working outside the home worthwhile. So despite those tight finances, my husband and I both felt like we had a good life.
I was living a very different life. It was a very hectic life. I was working full time, was going to graduate school, and then I was also doing the family juggle bit. While I loved what I did, I felt very stretched thin, both emotionally and physically at the end of every day. And all I had to give my family, the people that I really cherished most in my life, was the worst version of myself, the grumpy, tired version of myself. So my husband and I, we knew that we needed to change something. But like so many families, we depended on my paycheck to make ends meet. So I weathered on.
But this opportunity, it found us. It all started when a friend shared a before and after picture with me. And as she began sharing more information, her excitement, her passion for these products and for what this business was doing for her family, it was contagious. And she asked me the question that changed my life. Shannon, have you ever considered earning a supplemental income for your family? And that got me thinking, what if? So I did my research, and what I learned was exciting. These are consumable products that people want because they do what they say they're going to do. I jumped in right away, and I started telling all of my friends what I had found. And Julie, she was one of the first people who really heard what I was saying.
So when Shannon began sharing before and after pictures, I was immediately intrigued, and I reached out to her and we started chatting, and during our conversation I really felt her passion and her belief for what she was doing, and I knew that she had found an opportunity that was going to change her life. Her life, not mine. I was already too busy. I already had a full-time career. I was already stretched thin. I was not looking for anything else to add to my plate. But as we started to talk, I asked myself a very important question. I asked myself, what if? What if this is the change that my family has been hungering for? What if this is the opportunity that we need? And so I decided to give this business my best effort. And today I'm retired from that very hectic life. And the business that I have built, it fulfills me professionally. It's also replaced my full-time career income several times over. And the best part is my family and I, we laugh more, we dream more, and we spend a lot more time together. We're able to live a life full of choices, and they're choices that we love. For me, the choice was to change from working outside of the home to working inside of the home and to putting my family as my first priority in life.
And for me, I'm still a stay-at-home mom. But I have found a fulfillment, a sense of identity that I would have never found without this business. At the same time, while being at home, I've been able to double our family's finances. And that income has improved the life that we're able to live and improved the choices that we're able to make. But the best part is seeing what this business is doing for the members of our team.
So on our team, we believe that we all have a potential inside that's waiting to be unlocked, and that through hard work, belief, and a little bit of inspiration, that we can create choices for our families and for ourselves. And they're choices that we want to make, not choices that we have to make.
We're a team of regular people who just decided to go for it. But we know that we're stronger together than we are alone. We know that the only limitations are the limitations that we put on ourselves. We are successful because we work together to create choices that change lives.
And we're asking you to think, what kind of choices would you make if time, resources, and flexibility were not a limit, they were not a barrier? What would your future look like if you could design it for yourself? And we're inviting you to join us in business.
Together, let's begin your journey to a life that you design. It's time for you to be a person who just decides to go for it.